Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2019 with the Rude Man. And we're back on Volksbrunn. And I got a little bit of mod talking to do again today. Seems like there's more and more mods every day. This one happens to be one of mine. So let's take a look. If you remember, I don't like picking up the poo-poo or the leftover junk-a-doodle-doo from the animals, and it's a bad... I should have done it yesterday, but let me see if there's anything to pick up from the animals. They're sloppy eaters. Have you noticed the horses are not? The horses, they don't make a mess at all. They don't even poo. Horses don't even poo. Of course, sheep don't either. Okay, there's a little bit here. Now, this one you can pick up with the regular mixing station thing. The mobile mixing station. Mobile. This one here. Now, I'm going to sell this one because I did my own. Let's sell this, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let's see, I need to go to the garage. Gonna go to the garage. Gonna sell that puppy right there. Sell. Right. Okay. And we're gonna buy 3 of those. That's what we're gonna do. Let's go back to the shop here. And I've got 3 of these. One of them is the normal one. This one here, it's the normal one. It does everything that the in-game one does, except for it goes faster and it holds more, and that kind of thing. And you can color it. So we're going to go in here and grab this one. I'm going to make it yellow for now. We're going to buy it back. That's one I just sold. Okay, and then let's go back, and I'm going to buy this one. Now, this one is a mod of mine. You won't find this anywhere until somebody else thinks of it and does it. But this one is, it just picks up pig food. So I can use this one to clean up the pigs. Now, I made it reasonable. It's only $1,500 because it only does one thing. So it's like an expensive vacuum cleaner. Now, it's going to cost me another $15 to color it. Or $1,500. This one's for the pigs. Is that right? Yeah, this was for the pigs. I'm going to make it pink. Pigs are pink, aren't they? And let's buy that. That cost me $3,000. And then let's back up here, and we're going to get this one. Notice this one only does manure. So we're going to grab that, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with that. And again, I'm going to make it a different color. I'm going to make it brown for manure. And let's buy that one. So another $3,000. And back. Right, let's go grab these things. Now, this is the normal one. This one's for pig. This one's for manure. So what I'm going to do, notice these go a lot faster. The other one only did about 7 miles an hour. These mods do about 26, I think we had it set for. And they hold a little bit more. I think they hold about 50,000. I don't know why I did that, but I did it. So it doesn't have to hold that much. They're not that big a deal. Now, I didn't name these. In the old game, I named them like this was the Poo King. I can still call it the Poo King, but it was a Silo King. This is not. So we can call this Manure Man. And this is what we're going to use him for. Picking up manure, right? So let's do it. Let's turn him on. Oh, we have to unfold it first. Turn him on. Now this guy's going to pick up a manure for us. And that's all he does. That's why I made him to sell for only $1,500. He doesn't do too much. He doesn't work too hard. Okay, so that picks up our manure for us. And then we can just take the manure for now, run it over here. I think this will pick up the front end. I think we can just dump this right in here. I think I have this set for manure. Maybe. This should take manure. Is it not taking manure? Odd. Let me see if it'll let me dump the manure. Turn mixer on, unfold mixer wagon. Tip side left. Alright. I need to remod this thing. I don't think it takes manure. It used to. I'll have to check on that. It doesn't want to take it, but at least we can pick it up. So we'll find a way to store it. Now there's the regular, the sheep have made a little bit of a mess, and you just use the regular one for that. We're going to take Pigman over. The regular one will pick up silage. It will pick up grass. It will pick up regular, what do they call it? Forage. So TMR. And it'll also pick up grass and straw and silage and TMR. All that kind of stuff. It'll pick up any kind of windrow, really. This one will only pick up pig food. And probably can't use it right now because the pigs haven't made a mess yet. But that's what I'm going to use to pick up the pig food stuff. So, well, they have made a little bit of mess. So we can pick it up if we want to. Just test this out. I didn't actually test it yet, so let's open it up and turn it on and see if it'll pick up the pig food. I'm pretty sure it will. And it did. There you go. So, yep, that works. So now I don't have to use that stupid little bucket thing. I'm going to keep it for now. But anyway, there you go. So there's that. If you're a patron and you're interested in this mod, it is in the OneDrive. You can just pick it up from me. Now, let's go back to work out in the fields and see what's going on. This guy, I just finished doing... Oh, yeah, I guess I did, didn't I? Let's see what he's up to. What did I have him doing? Alright, let's finish doing this. I may have to do it by hand. Interestingly enough, I tried to hire a worker and he didn't work because he kept going at the original thing. But what I did was, in my test world, is I did a headland. And when I did the headland, it seemed to work. So here, let me fix that right there. I'm going to fix that. I decided because in my test world, I did fix that. Let me do it from the other end here. Instead of making it such a square corner there, I rounded it off a little. Okay, lift up, buddy, lift up. Now I need to change it again because I need to change it to allow create fields. And then how did I do that? Holy smokes, how did I do that? I think I just went from this angle right here. Alright, let's drop it. And I'm just going to angle this off a little bit. Boy, that's not what I did, but I did make it up that hill. We don't have to seed that high though, so yeah, I don't have to seed that high. I messed up a little bit there. I'll just go like this. Yeah, I didn't mean to go up the hill like that high. I didn't in my test world, but like I said, I don't have to actually seed that high. So let's finish what we were doing here. I was doing a headland, and I did turn that off. I did. So let's finish what we were doing. Yeah, I really don't like that they changed the sound so drastically on this, because you really can't hear anything except for the birds chirping. You have to get way down in here to even hear the sound of the tractor much. That's way too low. They went way overboard on that. Man, I tell you, this plow job, it's a patchwork, isn't it? So anyway, once I did the headland on this, the AI took over and it seemed to work. It's not gonna now because I've made such a mess of this. In the other one, I just did a quick headland and it worked fine. Let's see what he's gonna do. Nope, he's not gonna do it. Ah, shoot. I'm going to have to just whip it out here. Oh, I didn't do the headland all the way around. I don't know if that makes a difference or not. Probably did. Probably did. Well, once this initial one's done, I think we'll be okay. It won't take long. This thing's pretty wide. I kind of whooped this out. I need to be careful. The grass field grows so fast that I wasn't able to weed it or fertilize it in my test world. So I need to watch that here. So I'm going to run up to that grass field because I seeded it first before I seeded anything else. So I need to check on it and make sure that I get it weeded and feeded and all that kind of stuff before it goes into the next day, because I end up having to do a whole bunch of weeds. That crop over there's growing already. Was that potatoes over there? I think I did potatoes on that field. God, I didn't mean to go that high on that hill. I just can't remember what I did in the other place. I think I went from the other direction. Pretty sure I did. Yeah, I don't have to worry about telling people or having people tell me to turn the sound down on the equipment, because I've got it turned down already, but then you can't hear it when you get out of the rig. You know, like this. I'd have to go pretty far in. Then I can't see what I'm doing. I could change the field of view a little bit. I'm going to park this over here. It's not my field. He's going to be mad at me because I plowed it for him, but... Oh, well. All right. this has got to be refilled. I'll take this back to the farm, and then we'll have to check on this. What stage is this now? No weeds yet. I don't know if it's grown enough for me to fertilize. I think it might be on the second growth stage. And I didn't seed this one, so I need to seed it. I'm going to do soybeans on this one. I thought I did, but I guess not. I've got some seeding to do, tell you what. I want to check the grass while I'm up here. I think I might be able to there's no weeds yet, but I think I might be able to fertilize it, so I'll get the fertilizer. This is the lime guy. This is actually a fertilizer spreader. I just use it for the lime. And then I use the liquid stuff for spraying. I'm assuming that you don't have to lime so much. So this one's got a smaller spread on it than the spray rigs do. Okay, now I'm using the tractor for something. So let me see what I was using the tractor for. What tractor? This one is the herbicider. So let me make sure that's full. Alright, let me open up the gate there, fill it up with herbicide, and then find my other tractor. Wasn't that one. Not that one. Actually, I think it's this one right here. I think that's the one I was using. I'm double teaming the tractors up. Okay, let's get some liquid fertilizer here. Get the lime guy out of the way. This one's herbicide. Liquid fertilizer. Why did I need the lime? Did I have... What did I need the lime for? I don't know if I needed the lime. I just brought him down, I think. Well, I'll find out in a minute. Let's see. Herbicide I don't need yet. So, let's run back. Oh, let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Alright, we're going to go fertilize the grass field first. Then I've really got to get some seeding going. I do believe the animals are okay. Alright, now let's see if we can do this. Well, I guess it's going to let us do it. You can tell by hiring somebody. If you hire somebody and they're really actually willing to do it, that means they can do it. So, yeah, that's going to bring the fertilizer up. So let's go find our seeder. And let's see, potatoes. We're going to do soybeans up here. Soybeans. Right. Okay. Now, the one that I just made 3 into 1 fields, the fields behind me here. I'm going to do oats on this bigger field here. And I combine these 3 fields up. I'm going to do oats on them. And since we're going to do grass down here, I might as well get this guy working. Now, I don't know. Do I own this property? I think I do. Let's drop this thing. All right, now we need to do... What are we doing? Swath dropping. Left swath, right swath, wide spreading, swath dropping. That's the one we want. I don't have access to that land. I don't own that land, so I can't do it. But I do own this land. So I could probably do this little bit of grass out here. Alright, I'm going to stop it here so that I don't do a circle. And we'll just turn around and go back the other way. Damn it! I keep forgetting it's a combo button. Need to do 2 buttons. Button, who's got the button? Can't wait till they put GPS in this game. I don't know if they're gonna. I don't think they are. I think they should have. Every modern tractor nowadays pretty much has a GPS in it, at least in America. And they should have put it in the game. They could have easily done it. There was a GPS mod that somebody made. They could have just, if they didn't want to do it themselves, they could have just taken the mod, put it in. What they seem to do with everything else. Okay, he's working. He's doing his thing. Slow but sure. Alright, let's get our other... get this guy out. Let me check this. See what we have. Okay, it's all ready to go. Doesn't need lime. You know what? That big field up there might need lime. Well, I don't want to take this up there. This has got to be down to that grass field. It's going to need weeding before too long, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Let me jump out of this. I missed my speed boots. Look out, birds. Run away, run away. This is what the dogs should be doing. Oh, there's a castle on a hill. I didn't notice that before. What the hell's that for? Is this my field? This is my field. No weeds, but it can probably do some fertilizing. Can do with some sort of fertilizing. And let's see what this is going to need. It's going to need... Go away, birds. It doesn't need... It does not need liming. But there were 3 fields here. Let's make sure the other 2 didn't. That was field 24. This is field 23 right here. It does need lime. 23 needs lime. 24 does not. Let's see if 22 does. It does. All right, let's get that lime rig up here. See if I can go cross country. Not too bad. I think I need a beefier tractor. Holy smokes. I'm not going to make it up the hill. I would imagine lime is heavy though, huh? Man, this is slow going. Oh, dang it. I always miss that damn thing. Or actually, I hit it. I always hit it. I never miss it. I just can't see it for some reason until it's there. Alright. Let's drop this thing. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to plant for up that hill. I blew that one. I don't know. Part of that field here in front of me did not need lime, but I wonder if the new part that I kind of made does. Whee! I'm throwing lime everywhere, aren't I? Those birds look like they come right out of the ground, because I didn't see them on the ground. They're just flying up out of the ground. What is that? Like something from a sci-fi movie or something. The birds, the bears, the bees. Man, I tell you, the weather's sure been dark and gloomy lately. 2 o'clock in the afternoon, it's almost completely dark out there. So cloudy, dark clouds, rain clouds. After all, it is that time of year. It's only 50 degrees out. That's as high as it's going to get today. It's been getting down to 30s. And it's been raining quite a little bit. That's why it's so dark out. It's just kind of gloomy when it's that dark all the time. It's like spray painting. Seeding this field's going to be fun. Not. I'm surprised this is taking the lime if it doesn't need it, but I guess that's a little bit different than one that's been fertilized and you can't fertilize it again. Be a little bit different, I suppose. Going to come to a point up here. The point of no return. The point of limited return. Don't stop on me now. Looks like I'm frosting it for winter, doesn't it? So I've been having a lot of fun lately. I've got the first season of an old TV show used to be on called Buck Rogers in the 25th Century, and it's kind of fun to watch. The second season was crap. As usual, the first season did very well, got really good ratings. People enjoyed watching it, had quite a big audience. And then in the second season, the guy that produced the show left, and so did some of the writers. Well, I don't know if the writers left, but they hired a new guy to do the show. He completely changed it. Just completely. The whole story was different. They went from being on New Earth. Earth pretty much got almost destroyed, and they had to do some stuff, to keep it from going to hell in a handbasket. So they created new cities. It was New Earth, and the stories evolved around things that they had to do to protect Earth from the rest of the galaxy, kind of stuff. The second episode, they took Buck Rogers and the girl that was in it, in the show, and they put them on a ship traveling through space doing who in the hell knows what. They didn't really have a storyline. There was no reason that I could figure out why they were out in space doing whatever it was they were doing. It was almost, instead of it wasn't. I don't even remember what kind of ship it was, but they had the girl that played in the movie and other girls all dressed like they were stewardesses on this ship, and they had literally nothing for her to do anymore. In the first one, she was a major in their defense force. She pretty much ran the defense force for the whole Earth. In the second season, she was relegated to walking on the bridge once in a while, dressed as a stewardess, getting people coffee and crap. It was just stupid. And the whole show just went to hell and then was canceled immediately. So that's what they do. They take a good show and they try to improve it with their own stuff or their own ideas, what they think's good, instead of listening to the fans and stuff. But anyway, so I did not buy the second season. It's garbage. I only bought the first season. And it's kind of cute. I'm having fun watching it. There's a lot of old people in it that you might recognize as far as stars that were maybe not stars in the day. Jamie Lee Curtis was in it. Marky Post. There's some different people. You may not know who they are, but they went on to do other things. All right, hey, we're all done snowed out. Now, we need to get cedar. Get that cedar up here. Okay, there's the cedar, done with whatever field I was working on. Oh, that's soybeans. Okay, we want to change these now. I want to make sure I get it changed because I want to do oats. There's oats. I may have to do this manually like I did the other thing. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. I don't know what it's going to do. All right, I know it's not going to do well on this end here, so let's do this. Let's start here and kind of run up this hill. Doing oats. Make sure I'm doing oats. I can't tell you how many times I've screwed that up. Forgot to change the seed, and I ended up seeding something that I didn't want. Or I ended up seeding half the field, or part, not even half. I'd end up doing a header of one fruit, and then somehow it gets changed, and I'm running up and down the field doing another fruit. Crazy, man. Come on, John Deere. We definitely need a drive control. Why did I do that? I meant to pick it up. I didn't mean to fold it up. The birds are in there already trying to get my seeds. Damn birds. Right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to do a headland all the way around this, and then see if a worker will take over and help me out, even if it's just a little bit. I may have to come back and manually do parts of this field. But if he can do at least a little bit, then I can go on to other things. And I didn't mean to do all the way up this hill, so I'm going to try to kind of work it down a little bit here. And not do the whole damn thing. So I don't think my combine will get up there. Well, it's a lot bigger field, but it's really shaped weird. I'll tell you that. All right, now I'm losing my daylight, aren't I? Let me turn that down a little. That time, what is it, 7:30, and it's getting dark already. What the hell? Okay, I'm just going to start it right here, and like I said, I'm going to probably end up having to come back manually and do some stuff. But let's just see what he's going to do. And in the meantime, this guy was doing fertilizer. So let's jump out of this, and let's see what did you do? He's not even on the field. Okay, it's 100% fertilizer. No weeds yet, but there will be. There will be, Wilbur. So let's get him off this field and over onto... What happened here? Oh no, it didn't seed this end of the field. Darn it, I hate when that happens. Let's see if this will take some fertilizer. These potatoes. Alright, let's see if this will work. By golly, it's taken some. So, right there, it's got 50% fertilizer. Right there. Alright, good. It's going to work. It's going to work. Let's see. What else are we doing here? Okay, weeds. Let's go see if this field has weeds on it yet. It didn't a second ago. Oh, remember I told you it was dark and gloomy outside? It's raining like hell. No weeds yet, so we need to get a tractor. I'm going to have to borrow this guy back. And I need to pick up that grass I cut down, or the grass is going to grow over it. I don't like when that happens. Man, it's raining so hard I can't see across the street. That's why it's so dark, getting so dark outside. Holy smokers. Too much to do again. I've always got too much to do. I had to laugh. Giant said they did a hot patch on the AI and they improved the AI. Couldn't prove it by me. Stupid AI. If they wanted to improve the AI, why didn't they put a program like Courseplay in? So that you could actually hire workers to do the fields work that you want them to do instead of whatever it is we have now. All righty. Well, hey, we're going to go pick up that grass, but that's actually going to be a job for the next episode. I'm going to end the episode here. I hope you had fun. If you did, give it a like, share it with a friend. Subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you back on the farm the next episode. Have fun on your farm. Good night.